Victims of mayhem and other forms of violence during the presidential and National Assembly election now have an opportunity to tell their story in Bayelsa State. The invitation is coming from the State Judicial Commission of Inquiry sitting in Yenagoa, where victims have been sharing their experience before and during the polls on the 23rd of February. Ovieteme George reports.
It is the obligation of the government of this state to protect the lives and properties of all of our citizens and residents, and we also have a duty to investigate and properly document these incidents, and as much as possible try to bring perpetrators to book in accordance with the laws of our state.
4 days after the presidential and National Assembly election, Governor Seriake Dickson inaugurated the Bayelsa Judicial Commission of Inquiry into the violence, mayhem and breach of the peace reported in some parts of the state. The commission, led by Justice Inekade Eradiri, has since swung into action, calling for memoranda or oral evidence.
Anybody who has any information or who is a victim of any kind of breach of peace, violence during the presidential and National Assembly elections, and during the House of Assembly election that took place on the 9th of March, such people should write to us and then come and give evidence. And that's what we have been doing for the past 3 weeks running now.
Many have been coming to share their experience of the election, but more are still expected to appear before the commission.
There are some people whose names have been mentioned in one kind of violence or the other, and those people, I expect that they will come. But there are some very prominent names that have been mentioned, and we have had cause to issue summons to some of them. So the bailiff is going around to meet some of these people to inform them that they have been asked to someone to come to give evidence, clearing their names or whatever that has been said, not necessarily defending themselves, to tell us the side of their story.
The Judicial Commission of Inquiry was constituted by Governor Dickson with powers from Section 2.1 of the Commission of Inquiry Law, Cap C8 of the laws of Bayelsa. Ovieteme George, TVC News, Yenagoa, Bayelsa State.